on one weekend in Singapore, we had Jael playing. We had Sam Divine behind the green door. So these are big name DJs like in the house scene, electronica scene. You had Frankie Rizardo at Selavi. You had this Japanese DJ that Rasa booked. His boiler room and
Yotsuke Ikimatsu.
Yeah. So now my question is, where did all these people come from? Because they say people are not clubbing, but technically it was like 5,000 people or 3,000 or 5,000 people clubbing that night.
Yeah.
So there is something there.
But nothing's enticing them to come out.
That's the question right there. La. So it's very interesting because that day we were talking about must we be a unique selling point versus a consistent selling point, right? So, and this is my theory. Unique selling point is if a Michelin star restaurant comes here, that's a unique selling point because they're going to do a dish that's unique, logically. Yeah. That's my opinion. But those guys are the ones that when they pull in the crowd, they pull in once and then that's it. Right?
But because, happening once.
But how many Michelin restaurants you go regularly?
Yeah, precisely.
Right? I mean, love and respect to the Michelin boys. I love my food, so I will make it a habit to try, regularly. Like some...
Support a bit.
But would you know, if I told you now that this 2-star restaurant in Singapore is redoing their menu, would you know?
No.
Exactly my point, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you the flip side. Consistent selling point. What's consistent? Hai Di Lao. Straightforward.
Yeah.
There's nothing...
Simple, plain and simple.
Yeah. It's consistent.
Whatever time you want,
people know what you get. Hai Di Lao. People know what new flavor of soup is there and they'll come and tell me, bro, try the tomato or try the collagen with this. I'm like, what the? Like, how the fuck do you know this? So, I went. And because they're regularly going.
Yeah.
Right? What is your regular go-to place? Hai Di Lao, Din Tai Fung. So this consistent selling point is the one that, I was talking to a housing agent and I said like, to today, every housing agent still goes online, sells a house, right? And they do their videos, they talk to the camera, wow, look at this. But do you know what is the consistent? There's nothing unique when they sell a house, What is a consistent selling point? Which is the nearest MRT station.
Yes.
Which is the nearest school. If the school is a good school,
yeah.
Everybody like, wow, ACS or, something, right? How far is this? Sheltered, bus lane, how many minutes away from town, blah, blah. All these are consistent points because we are Singaporeans, we are consistent.
Yeah.
But if you tell me this house located in Jurong, overlook Jurong Port, you think we care?
Yeah. The vibe's not
but if
important, man.
Yeah, if you go to Australia, they sell vibes.
Yeah, correct.
Located over the mountain of Dandenongs, and you're like, wow, and people buy it, right?
Yeah.
So that's...
So we need to understand Singaporeans, man, our market.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And that's where it comes back that when you do nightlife, you have to be consistent. When you want to build, you have to regularly build that crowd because they want to go to a place where they're familiar. This is my opinion.
Yes.
And you DJ and Zook, I'm pretty sure you saw so many regular sense the word, right?
Yes.
Man, but they come back there, why? Because they know that I'm going to get that same experience when I got slosh and nothing is going to change. And one time, if Zook takes the risk on maybe one of your rooms where you're playing maybe hip-hop, and one day you put a DJ that plays hip-hop but some different style and it's not the normal, what will your regulars do? Yeah. Complain straight away. How many times has your regulars message you, bro, why the DJ today shit lah? Tell me the truth, right?
Yeah.
Bro, when you're playing, or you know what I mean? I'm not calling any DJs out, but that's because they want
consistency.
Yeah, exactly. They want consistency. So
someone guest DJ will also complain. Yeah.
So that's why it's so tricky when I book, but that's why you have to look whether it's consistent to what you do. If they take that sound, it's consistent and they elevate it. You know what I mean? Right? But it cannot be too off the grade, too off the mark, and too, self-centered, educative. Like our crowd, I don't know. I hear a lot of debate. Oh, you need, as a DJ, you need to educate the crowd. Education is tough. To educate the crowd, that means you have to play a new sound and you have to be very wary and careful. Right? I don't know. You DJ, right? Like when you see dance floor, when you take that risk to drop that one song, have you seen it?
Of course.
I call it Moses and the Red Sea, split into two. God, what?
Yeah.
So it's so scary. You have to quickly loop out and mix out. And even I also, when I educate a bit, I like, okay, I cannot, I have to pull out, right? So
it's so scary.
It's scary, man, yeah. But we're consistent. And to today, I feel, this is when nightclub owners or anybody comes in nightclubs, I said, actually, a lot of people in the scene will tell me, never shy away from being consistent, right? So if I did 1980, be a 80s club. Play your 80s cheese. Don't educate with dub side 80s. 80s got so, got really hard, got the underground side of 80s, and then you got your commercial. Say, don't be, You know, they want to hear Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, drop Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Don't have to educate, give Bon Jovi unknown track. Say we're all about education. Because people don't want, they want to come out, drink, have fun party.
Yeah, sing along.
Right? And now we're talking about spending, right? If I want to spend, I want to spend on a night where I know I'll get my good buck. What? We are Singaporean, right?
Yeah.
We look for the best value. So if you go there, if I'm going to spend $80, I'll make sure I get the right music, I get the right drinks, that's my opinion.